What's going on, guys? Aero here, and guys, when Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon were first revealed in the June 6th Direct that happened for Pokemon, I know that these games were definitely not what people were expecting. There was definitely some other things that people had on mind for the next Pokemon games, and the fact that we got this game announced was definitely something that people were disappointed in, and I know so many people were complaining about this, but I know that myself, along with many other people, told a lot of people to not worry about Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, as this is going to be a brand new Alola region that we're going to be exploring. And even though it's still going to be the Alola region, there's definitely going to be some changes, and I know I was talking to a lot of people on Twitter and just other people in general about how this game is probably going to have like new cities, maybe new places to explore, and since it's like an alternate reality, maybe something like extremely big happened in this alternate reality as well that could make this Alola region completely different. And I know the example that I was giving was maybe like a volcano or something exploded, and let's say one of the islands like split up and there's like mini islands now. Like, there's so much that they could have done. But with the recent trailer that just came out for Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon like a week ago, the one thing that we did get revealed to us was the full Alola map for Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Now, when I saw this map for the first time, like many people, I was also a little bit disappointed because from the looks of it, it looks like this is basically the same exact map from the Alola region that was in Pokemon Sun and Moon. Like, there's not that many big differences that you can see right away, and so I was a little bit disappointed because like you can see right there that the 4 islands are pretty much exactly the same. I thought that there was going to be like some new cities and stuff that are definitely going to be noticeable, or maybe like we could easily notice a new island or something, but that doesn't seem to be the case, as you guys can see right here that the map pretty much looks exactly the same. However, it was after closer analysis and inspection that I realized that this map of Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon is actually a little bit different than Pokemon Sun and Moon's map, and there's actually a lot of differences here that I'm sure a lot of you guys probably don't know about, and there's definitely some few changes that I'm sure that you guys couldn't catch right away, and so that's what I want to talk to you guys about in this video. We're going to be doing a full analysis of this map right here from Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and I'm going to be pointing out all of the changes that are from the original map that was in Sun and Moon, as well as some other things that I know people were talking about as well. So yeah, we're gonna take this thing apart by each island and let's get started. Alright, so the first island that we have here is of course Melee Island, and so for those of you who've already played through Pokemon Sun and Moon, you guys know that this is where your journey begins and this is where your character starts off in Melee Island. And so if you guys look at the top left corner, you guys can see that there's a little beach that's in the corner there, and that's actually something that's new in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. This is an additional beach that's been added to this map for Melee Island, so this looks pretty cool. Maybe we can like find some cool items here or something like that, so that's gonna be cool to see what's actually there. And yeah, I can't wait to go through that and see what they've actually done, because this is something that's new for this Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon map of Melee Island. Now also at the top, if you look to the right side, you guys can see that there's like a little beach to the right side as well, and this is actually an expanded beach in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Now in Pokemon Sun and Moon, of course this was also a beach as well, but it wasn't as big as this one, so it looks like maybe here we can explore a bit more. Maybe there's more stuff to do, maybe there's more people that we can talk to that give us items or something, so that looks pretty interesting as well. Now if we look in the little city right here, right to where we get started, you guys can see that there's actually an updated building here, so it's a little bit bigger and it looks different, so I can't really tell what it's going to be. Like maybe this could be a gym or something, and I know a lot of people were actually talking about how we might be actually getting gyms in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and the reason for that is there's one scene that was in the trailer that looked like it was exactly from Lieutenant Surge's gym from the Kanto region, and I'll put it up on screen for you guys while I was talking about it. You guys can see right there that it has those trash cans which were in the Game Boy version or like the Kanto region games for Lieutenant Surge's gym. Now obviously this could be just like a throwback to like a design, as we know that this game makes a lot of references to Kanto, so it could just be something like that, or maybe it could be the fact that we get to explore Kanto or something, but I think it could also be that we have gyms that are going to be in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and maybe they have the gyms that are in here, and so maybe this updated building could be a gym. And also we can see that there's a new building here as well, and so this new building I'm pretty sure takes up one of those like empty lots that was in Pokemon Sun and Moon, so I know we were all predicting how these are probably going to turn into a whole bunch of gyms and stuff. That doesn't seem to be the case, as some of them are still there, like you guys will see later in this video that some of the empty lots are still there, but this one has actually been filled and it's like a new building, and I'm pretty sure we can actually see a glimpse of this building from the trailer, and I'll put it up on screen for you guys. You guys can see the main character walk right past this building, and I think that this building is actually going to be the new photo club feature that they talked about And if you guys don't know about this, there's like a new feature that was talked about from Game Informer. It was like an exclusive Game Informer interview with Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and Mr. Masuda and some other people were talking about it, and they talked about how this is going to be like a feature where you can take pictures with your Pokemon and do poses and stuff. So maybe that's what this building is. That seems to make the most sense to me. But yeah, those are all of the changes on Melee Island. Next up, we've got Akala Island, and of course Akala Island is also a pretty significant island in the Alola region, as this island is home to 3 captains, and there's a lot of stuff to do on this island. And so yeah, if we look at the changes that are in the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon version of Akala Island, you guys can see that in the middle, towards the left side, there's actually a beach that's been added on, and it looks like there's like a little house or a trailer or something that's on this beach as well. So that looks pretty interesting. I can't wait to see what's actually there. It just looks like we're going to be able to explore a little bit more on that beach and stuff. Maybe there's some hidden items there. I really want to know what's in that little like building that's on that beach. Maybe there's like an NPC that gives us a cool item, or maybe we can just do something like maybe there's an NPC that does something really cool for us or to our Pokemon. So I can't wait to see what's on that. So that's something that's new on this version of Akala Island. And also you guys can see that in the corner, if we look to the right side, there's a new building as well. So that's pretty interesting. I can't wait to see what that building has. So there's not really much I can do. I can just point and show you guys what these new buildings and structures are. There's not really much that I can do. Like I can't really predict and tell you guys like what I think that they could do. So yeah, that's a new building that we've got. And also by the lighthouse and stuff at the bottom, there's 2 new buildings as well. So yeah, those are pretty much the changes that are on Akala Island. You guys can see right here that there's a beach and there's a few new buildings. So hopefully one of these new buildings is a gym. Maybe some other buildings can do some other cool things as well. And yeah, I know that there's also a little island in the back here. And if you guys have watched my video on like 20 reasons why I think Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are going to be awesome, I know that I talked about how this island was going to be like a new place that we could explore or something, and I know so many of you guys corrected me and told me that this is actually Poképalego, and I do want to apologize for that, guys. I didn't use Poképalego that much in Pokemon Sun and Moon, so that's why I didn't really know that that's what it was, and that's why I was telling you guys that it was like a new island or something. So my bad, I do apologize. I can definitely see it here and see the resemblance, so sorry about that. But yeah, I still think that there's definitely some cool stuff that's on Akala Island. Alright, so the next island that I want to talk to you guys about is Ula Ula Island, and yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is the biggest island in Alola, and I'm pretty sure that the bulk of the story for Sun and Moon happened on this island as well, and so there's a lot of stuff to do on this island, and there's a pretty good amount of changes that have happened in the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon version of Ula Ula Island as well, and so yeah, that's what I want to talk to you guys about. Now the first change that I can see from this map here is that if we look at the top right hand corner, there's actually a new building that's been added in this little city. Now I'm pretty sure that this city was called Molly City, but you guys can correct me if I'm wrong about that. I haven't opened up Pokemon Sun and Moon in a long time, so you guys can let me know if I'm wrong about that, but there seems to be a new building there, so maybe this could be like a gym or something. I don't really know what this building could do, but it is something that's new, and I'll definitely have to go and check that out when I get Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. We can also see that where the Pokemon League is on top of Mount Lanakila, the space for the Pokemon League is a little bit bigger, so maybe there's more exploring that we could do. Maybe the Pokemon League is just more improved, maybe, like there's more rooms inside of it. Like I'm not saying that there's going to be a bigger Elite Four, but I mean like maybe there's more stuff to do in it, like maybe there's a better mart or something that's in there to get better items or something like that. So maybe that's what it could be. Like maybe they built the Pokemon Center and the or actually no, they didn't build the Pokemon Center. I was gonna say maybe they built the Pokemon Center and the Pokemon League together into one building, but I can still see the Pokemon Center building outside of the Pokemon League, so I don't think that that's the case, but maybe they've done something, maybe they've added like more stuff inside of that building. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say for that. And yeah, also by the side we can also see it like right where the mountain is, there seems to be like a new area, so maybe we can explore that. Maybe there's like something that we can get to over there, so that seems pretty suspicious. Maybe there's just some new exploration that's possible there. Another thing that I noticed is that if you guys look on this map here, there actually seems to be some water Pokemon or some flying type Pokemon that are on the ocean in the Alola region here, so maybe this is showing some type of like migration between these Pokemon in the Alola region. So this was still something interesting that I found on the map. I don't know what this could mean for the Alola region and like what the games could have for this, but it still seemed pretty interesting. Maybe we could actually like explore this water here. Like it would be really cool if we could actually surf to Aether Paradise, and maybe like in this area where we're surfing, we could like dive and explore more of Alola. Who knows what this could mean, or it could just be some decoration for this map to make it look more unique. I don't know, but I still thought that this was just pretty interesting. And also, if we look to the very right, we can see that on that little beach over there, there seems to be some new structures there, or like a new structure. So I can't wait to see what that has. Maybe it's like a little trailer where we can like explore stuff inside of it, or maybe it's just something there with like NPCs inside of it and we can talk to them and they give us something. I don't know, but that still seems pretty new as well, so I can't wait to see what all of that has to do. And that's going to be all of the changes that are on Ula Ula Island. And finally, the last island that we have here is Pony Island, and I'm sure that a lot of you guys noticed this change right from when you saw this map of the Alola region, and it's that there's a gigantic hole that's swirling on top of Pony Island, and so I'm sure this is the big one that a lot of you guys are wondering about, and I'm also curious about this as well. Now, I know many people were speculating about what this hole could be and what the purpose of it could be as well, and of course the biggest one that comes to mind is the fact that this is probably like an Ultra Wormhole, as these games are called Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. And since Ultra Beasts originate from Ultra Wormholes, that would make the most sense. Like maybe this is like a hole that's going to unleash a whole bunch of Ultra Beasts in the Alola region, or maybe it could be something else as well. I know some people were talking about how this hole looks really similar to the hole that was on Mount Coronet for Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. You guys can see the pictures, I'll put them on screen for you guys. It's like a purple swirling hole as well, so maybe this could be something to the Distortion world and have like a connection with Giratina. I don't really think that that's the case, but it could still be possible. I know some people were talking about maybe this could be like a mirage spot, as if you guys remember in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, Hoopa was able to create these like little portals where like other legendaries and stuff could appear, so maybe that could be what this is. Like maybe there's like mirage spots and we could connect with other legendaries or something. There's a lot of possibilities for what this could be, but if you guys want my guess, I'm thinking it's just going to be an Ultra Wormhole. That just seems to make the most sense for me. These games are called Ultra Sun and Moon, it's probably going to have something to do with Ultra Beast, so Ultra Wormhole just seems to make the most sense to me. But there's also some other changes as well. Now the one big change also is that if you guys look at the bottom here, and if you look to the left side where it shows you guys this little beach, you guys can see that there used to be rocks that were on that beach around it, and they've actually been removed. So it looks like we can actually explore there. Maybe there's going to be some more stuff that we can find. It looks like we're probably going to be able to surf on that water now as well, so maybe there's going to be like trainers there that we could battle, or maybe some hidden items, so that looks pretty good. But the interesting thing is that if you look on the right side, there's actually been rocks that have been added now, so it looks like that place is going to be restricted and we're not going to be able to explore stuff there. So it looks like that there's actually a place now where we can explore more on Pony Island, but there's also a place that we can't explore a lot as well. Alright, so now that we've covered every single Alola Island in depth, I still want to give you guys my thoughts on the entire map of Alola for Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, as I know there's still some stuff that people are noticing on this map, and I want to give you guys my thoughts and opinions on that. And the big one seems to be the fact that some people are able to see the 3 legendary Pokemon from Gen 4, Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina, appear on this map of Alola for Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Now if you guys look on the bottom here, this is supposed to resemble Dialga, and then at the top here, this is supposed to resemble Palkia, and then at the very corner here at the top, we should be able to see Giratina. And I'm also going to angle these pictures so you guys can see more clearly why people are saying that these look like the 3 Pokemon from Gen 4. And yeah, you guys can see that they kind of do look like that, but I still think that this is just a coincidence. I mean, you guys can see like the clouds don't really look like they were trying to resemble these 3 legendary Pokemon. I think that people just seem to see the colors and try to think that they look like the legendary Pokemon from Gen 4. I mean, I think that the person who was just designing this map looked like there were some of these colors here, and they were trying to just swirl them together and make them mix and look pretty nice, and some people just seem to think that they look like the Gen 4 legendary Pokemon. I don't know about you guys can let me know what are your thoughts about this down below. I don't think that there's any sort of like hidden message between Gen 4 and Gen 7, because also when Pokemon Sun and Moon were being revealed, I know so many people thought that Lugia and Ho-Oh were appearing on the Alola map as well. I'll show you guys where people thought about that as well. You guys can see right here that people seem to think that Ho-Oh and Lugia were on the Alola map, so I think that this is just a coincidence, and I don't think that they have anything to do with Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina. So there you guys have it. That is my full analysis of the Alola region map for Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to click that like button, it really does help me out. And also comment down below on any thoughts that you guys have for this Alola region map for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon as well. I'm always curious to see what you guys have to say. If you're new to this channel, then please be sure to subscribe. I'm definitely going to cover more Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon news in the future, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. Go follow me on Twitter at @Aero if you ever want to tweet me something or ask me something. I'm always able to reply to everyone on Twitter, so definitely go and follow me there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching.